Hello everyone, welcome you all once again to your favorite channel. Yes, that is StudyIQ IAS English and I am your educator Praveen Mishra. So let's discuss a very unique and interesting case in the history of Indian polity, Indian society, Indian judiciary. Okay, that is the country of India basically. So as you can see here, the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Now the concern is here with regard to this name, that is Jehovah's Witnesses. What is this particular meaning? What is this particular word means? So it's a type of a religion, not type of a, actually a religion. A type of a religion which has come out of the religion that is Christianity, right? So an offshoot or a different sect of Christianity that is known as Jehovah's Witnesses, right? So now what is the case basically? So let's understand the case first of all. As we can see here, the Jehovah's Witnesses case, formerly known as, okay, it was formerly termed as what? So formerly termed as the Bijoe Emmanuel and others versus State of Kerala case 1986. It is a landmark judgment by the Supreme Court of India that reinforced that freedom of conscience and right to freely profess, practice and propagate religion under Article 25 of the Constitution. So what is the case exactly? So there were few students, few kids of the religion belonging to Jehovah's Witnesses. They were studying in a school of Kerala. And one day, the teacher found out that the students, while the national anthem was being sung, they were not singing the national anthem. So the teacher called the student and asked them to sing, but they denied. The principal asked the same, so they denied as well, and the principal called the parents and they denied as well. And unfortunately, the school authorities, they dismissed the school, they dismissed the students, all of those 3 students, okay, from the school. Against which the father, the parents basically, they approached firstly the High Court and then later the Supreme Court under Article 32, okay, as the violation of the fundamental rights, right, as disqualification or this dismissal as considering against the principles of fundamental rights, and hence they challenged it into the Honorable Supreme Court of India, for which Supreme Court stated that yes, the dismissal was absolutely on unconstitutional grounds. So considering now the whole scenario, as we can see, the case involved 3 children, Bijoe Emmanuel and his 2 sisters who were the Jehovah's Witnesses, that is a Christian denomination. They refused to sing the national anthem during the school assemblies, standing respectfully, remember this thing, standing respectfully but remaining silent, as their religious beliefs prohibited them to sing any song in praise of any other entity rather than God. Now, they were dismissed, okay, so in July 1985, the children were expelled from their school in Kerala by the school authorities, claiming disrespect to the national anthem. The children's father approached the Kerala High Court, which upheld the expulsion, and for which now the father approached the Supreme Court of India under Article 32, that is the constitutional remedies. In this, what Supreme Court issued? Okay, issues before the Supreme Court first of all, as you can see, whether the expulsion violated the student's fundamental right to freedom under Article 25, firstly. Secondly, whether it is violated or whether it also violated their freedom of speech and expression under Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A. Whether their conduct, okay, whether their conduct constituted disrespect to the national anthem as per the National Honor Act of 1971. So these were the 3 questions in front of the Supreme Court. Question number 1, violation of Article 25 or not. Question number 2, violation of Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A, that is freedom of speech and expression or not. And question number 3, whether not singing national anthem is a disrespect to the national anthem as per the National Anthem Honor Act of 1971. So what Supreme Court gave the judgment, okay, as per the judgment of 1968 of the Supreme Court of India. It ruled in the favor of the Bijoe Emmanuel, okay, and stated that no, it is not a disrespect. Firstly, as per the Supreme Court's guidelines, when a national anthem is sung or played anywhere, then it is the prime responsibility of each and every individual citizen of the country to stand in attention in respect of the national anthem. But the very same court in the very same case stated that it is not mandatory to sing. So that is why this case is also known as the national anthem case. So what Supreme Court stated, it is not mandatory to sing, but yes, it is mandatory to stand in attention respecting and honoring the national anthem, right? So Supreme Court, what it stated, that yes, they haven't done anything wrong, they haven't provided any disrespect to the national anthem, okay, as they were standing in respect. Okay, and what is the rule? You must stand in respect. Okay, it is not mandatory for you to sing. It is voluntary, absolutely up to you. You may or you may not sing it as well. Okay, so the legal principles laid down. Okay, here we go. Freedom of conscience and religion. Article 25. Individuals cannot be compelled to act in a manner contrary to their religious beliefs. And apart from that, as per Article 19, Clause 1, that is freedom of speech and expression, also includes freedom not to speak anything. Remaining silent is also my fundamental right, as per the Bijoe Emmanuel and others versus the State of Kerala case 1986, right? So Article 25, no one can, compel you to act in a manner that is violating your religious freedom. And secondly, Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A, that is freedom of speech and expression, also comes with freedom of remain silent, that is freedom to not speak as well. This is what Supreme Court's guidelines they have been through the case that is known as the Jehovah's Witnesses or the Bijoe Emmanuel case. Okay, now there is a very close relevancy to this case that happened in America. So it happened in the year 1943. Okay, what is the name of the case? That is West Virginia State Board Education versus Bernati. Okay, once again here, West Virginia State Board of Education versus Bernati 1943. It was something the very same case that related to the forced salute to the flag. Okay, so remember, you can just put down in your reference, okay, the 1943 case of United States of America that is known as West Virginia State Board of Education versus Bernati 1943. Same, almost related to the salute to the national flag. Here it was related to the respect of the national anthem. Okay, so guys, this is it with regard to the Bijoe Emmanuel and others versus State of Kerala case 1986. Please do not forget to subscribe to the StudyIQ IAS English channel, and yes, let me know whatever your valuable feedback into the comment section is, and specifically with regard to this case of Bijoe Emmanuel. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. See you soon in the very next session. Bye bye, good day, take care, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.